for leaving a Gambit match early for any reason whatsoever. Which is why, you know, the week Forsaken came out. Oh, I'm sorry, the week the season of the Drifter started, they had to disable that because they were admittedly having network problems.
Oh, yes, I remember that.
And people were just getting booted out of their own volition, myself included, and then getting banned for quitting early. And it's like, what? But you booted me, weasel.
Yeah.
What's good, error code mongoose?
Send me an invite.
So I was very offended. Okay, do you want to go and
Oh,
pick
wait,
up some you are impetuous. Do you want to pick up some Gambit bounties? Maybe you're in the tower or something?
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm in the tower. So you can
Like the tower is burning all the time. The tower's on fire. It's not, though. You can chill.
The tower is on
babe,
fire.
you can chill. You can chill just a little bit. Pick up your Gambit bounties. Let me know when, and I will invite you. And your gunsmith bounties. Remember, we don't leave bounties on the table. Hezika, do we leave bounties on the table here?
We do not.
We do not play any mode in Destiny without it also contributing to our overall clout in a specific,
our overall
in a specific, unassailable way. Okay, we need our clout. That means bounties. Okay, that just means bounties. Oh, I hear the drifter on your screen. Man, I can't.
Yes.
That means so far I have made a full set of collector, reaper, and now sentry armor. And I've clearly saved the best for last, barf, because now I have to. I gotta make a full set of invader armor. Which is not as easy as it sounds, because unlike reaping and collecting and guarding, oh my god, how many times are you going to notify me that I quit early? I know I did, thank you. Unlike reaping, collecting, and guarding, the invader one requires you to actually invade and kill guardians or defend from guardians. And I'm just like, kill guardians. That's not easy to do. Yeah, so you earn points in Gambit Prime by defeating opposing guardians and denying motes. I'm like, fuck. Yeah, what are you gonna do? It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, no. It's all good. I mean, I still like playing Gambit Prime, even if we don't play it that much. I still like the pace, and I like the armors and everything. Let's see. Got the full set on. What have I got? I've got Umbral Strike. The multi-kills grant a damage buff against Taken. Clears when you damage a Taken. Stacks up to 5 times. Standing near the bank triggers health regeneration. Damaging an invader marks them for your teammates. And you and nearby allies are granted maximum resilience, mobility, and recovery while in the Well of Light. I gotta say, that's kind of weak compared to the benefits you get with the other roles. I mean, the damage buff is nice. The marking an invader is okay, but the Well of Light thing is probably the best one, and that's like the last one. Meanwhile, Reapers are out here generating motes that last longer, dropping way more motes when they die. Getting special ammo, getting free special ammo for you and your teammates whenever you get multi-kills. Like, the buffs are definitely more significant for a Reaper. And for collectors, ooh, I love it. Collectors are the best. Because the collectors, okay, not only gain health back when picking up motes. Every 5 motes you get an overshield. But, but, you do more damage to high value targets. Oh my god, they just really keep hitting me with this notification. Give me a sec. They keep hitting me with the notification like, you left the match
Okay.
before it was complete. And I'm like, listen, I know I did. But you guys are kind of hammering me at this point. Like, if there was guilt, if I felt guilt.
They want to make sure you know.
You know what? I can see that. I am thoroughly repentant. Can you guys stop now? Just stop hitting me with this notification. They're like, you quit a match before it was complete. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But hey, you quit a match before. And I'm like, listen. Listen, y'all. Okay, so, sorry. And there it is again. All right. Love it. Okay, so, are you ready to join me?
1 sec.
Then why are you groaning over there? Why are you doing that?
No, I was trying to figure out what to get from
It's all
the
good.
from Banshee.
Just accept that when you're ready, and I'm gonna read this thing off for you. So,
Okay.
what you get is, gosh darn it. So, you drop a portion of your carried motes on death. Picking up 5 motes grants you an overshield. Gain kinetic and energy ammo whenever you bank. And my favorite one, high yield savings. Okay, carry up to 20 motes. This enables you to send giant blockers to the enemy team.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Yes, and giant blockers are the size of mini bosses, and they have the giant yellow life bars to match. Imagine just one of those things appearing on top of your bank, like, hey. Love it. Hey. Yup. Love it. Love it to pieces. It is hilarious. I love picking up 20 motes and just going ba-doom. But, I don't know. The Sentry one's kind of weak. I'm probably not going to stick around with this much longer. I kind of like reaping and collecting. Although, I will say, if you want me to be an invader, the invasion class is kind of popping when it comes to their perks.
Oh yeah.
As an invader, you want to hear what happens when you invade? Fear.
What happens when you
out here
invade?
invading? Your perks are as follows. While invading, ammo slowly trickles to your kinetic and energy weapons over time. Lethal Defense grants an improved invasion overshield. Killmonger. Each Guardian defeated while invading grants a damage bonus once you return. And the last one here. Are you ready? Bank robber.
I'm ready.
Invading locks the enemy's bank. Stand near the locked bank to drain motes.
Oh yes, I have seen that in action. It's
That
very
is your
annoying.
neck.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, by comparison, the Sentry is just kind of static.
One of those things that's like.
Oh, does it
Yeah.
make you do that? Can we do that again
Yeah.
one more time for the crowd?
For sure.
Good heavens. And with that second hiss out of the way, hey, you know what time it is?
It's time for time travel.
Yes, it is indeed time for time travel, but it is also the time. It is the time. Start the show where we do the things, where we fight the undying races trapped in singularities, using time and Phoenician to evade us. It is time for the Expert Playlist, episode 108. Good evening.
Here we are. Hello.
There's an Expert Penguin here in the party, as you can see by the screen. With me is my co-host, HerInfernalMajesty. Say hello to the people, dear. Whew. Her infernal Cardi. Forgive us. We thought we'd be able to keep the stream rated PG, but clearly she wanna drag us. We're kicking off tonight's festivities with a game and
Scorn approaching.
While we ruminate over the things. Here, last week
The scorn are everywhere these
Okay.
days. Check on the fanatic
We did some
lately.
crazy things.
We did.
I mean,
Go
I'm
get
not
'em.
one to, you know,
Hostiles
not one to
gonna be
complain,
tough.
but
Invaders gonna be ready for you.
Mm-hmm.
Buckle
I feel
up.
like
Hostiles
Season of the
incoming
Undying
in command.
has built itself a very, very even path. You know, it's pretty fun. I liked all the black gardening, all the pruning that we were doing out there.
Mm-hmm.
I like doing the Vex offensive. I like earning these new Vex weapons and traipsing the moon. How have you felt so far about this season?
So far, I like I like the seasonal events. I definitely like a lot of the armor. I'm not sure that
Incoming hostiles at the rig.
that Vex offensive is really all that special,
You know,
if I'm being honest.
you know, it's so funny because again, you know, people love to lock down in their trenches and go, "But Joker." But you know, very early on, we were kind of avoiding playing the Vex offensive, but you know, as he tends to do, he already had his video up, and he was kind of like, "Yeah, you know, it's fun, but once you've like beaten it once or twice, there isn't that much else to do in it except play it more. Maybe get a different role,
Yeah.
get a different." And I thought to myself, well, you know, you're one of those people. You know, one of those people that just burn through the contents. and
Yeah.
Look at everything on a very deep gameplay
Yeah.
level. I'm not taking it with a grain of salt, but
Mm-hmm.
I am worried that you, at best case scenario, you could be kind of wrong, and worst case scenario, you're 100% right. And, you know, after playing the Vex offensive once, I was like, wow, this is really cool. This is a black garden, and holy crap, there's a boss at the end, and there's Vex everywhere, and moss, and it's
Yeah.
fantastic. I like this. I like the pace of this.
Incoming
And
at
then I
the
did it
burrow.
again,
Mm-hmm.
and, you know, it was cool the second time, and I found some hidden paths along the sides, and then I fought the same boss again, and I was like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh, okay, so there's no rotating bosses or anything. Same
Watch
Vex.
it. You're
Okay,
shedding
same
motes.
Gate Lord.
Kill
that's
the
fine.
blockers.
And then I did it a third time. And then I was like, oh, this isn't gonna change it.
High
Mm.
value
Yeah,
target
no.
I have
identified.
these weapon
Get 'em.
bounties to
Portals up.
kind of hold
Go
me over.
look 'em in the eyes.
But true to form, as our good
Allies
friend
headed
said,
to the other side.
as soon as I had all the weapons,
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't think of another reason to play it. I don't know if I
Yeah.
wanted a better role of the, you know, imperative or the optative or whatever adjective
Yeah.
they came up with for the pulse rifle. Yeah, and while that's okay, I mean, there was still plenty of things to do throughout the season. You know, there's still a raid, the strikes
Your
are still
invader's
there.
back.
We had our
2
nice
kills.
Eris bounties and the moon
Mhm.
are fantastic.
I mean, I really enjoyed that most of all. Like, really, the Earth part.
Yeah, like I love revisiting the moon, even though it's somewhere we've been before in Destiny 1. I have to resist my cynical desire to say asset flips, because one thing that was always promised.
Well, no, they did a lot more than
There was
that.
one thing that was always promised in the world of Destiny was, you know, continuity. That we would be able to go around the solar system and as the story progressed around us, use the same character for a very long time. I mean, Destiny 2 came out and kind of jettisoned
Yeah.
the original solar system. It was like a kick in the head that said, no, you're going to go where we tell you to.
Floats draining. The
So
blockers must
having the
die,
moon
brother.
return and having it, you know, have
Incoming
progressed
hostiles
significantly
at the
in a
rig.
story sense, have all new areas, have been changed, is still recognizable but noticeably different. To me, speaks to that continuity. I loved going back to the moon and seeing all the Scarlet crap. You know, I love seeing the Anchor of Light again, seeing the Hellmouth and how much worse it's gotten.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love seeing all of these places I know and recognize. The Trader's Catch from House of Wolves has crash landed on the moon. And there's just little things that say, oh, like if you're a Destiny 1 player, you can appreciate it. Like, oh, that's what happens to that thing.
Medium blocker outbound. Portals up. Go take them out.
I think in that regard, it's great, great. I would love to see more things like that, you know. Bring back Venus, you know. Titan is woefully underwhelming.
Bring back Venus.
Titan is a bunch of oil rigs in the middle of a methane lake. I am not impressed.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Yeah, we need Venus back, even though technically IO is kind of the new Venus.
Your allies invading the other side.
Because both of these places have pyramidions on them, which is something that Bungie's going to have to reconcile via story at some point.
Yeah,
like, why are there more than one pyramidion? I mean, hey, we retconned the war mines, okay? You know, very, very silently, we retconned the war mines.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that wasn't silent.
Your invaders back with 2 kills.
Yeah, you're right. Anna Bray just kind of said it out loud.
Ah, we thought Charlemagne and blah, 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 were different war minds when in effect they were all Rasputin all along. And I'm like, no, they weren't. Anna.
Almost time for a prime evil.
Do I look like a joke
Fill
to you?
that bank up.
A joke to you, Anna Bray. You gonna slap me in the slap like that? Whoa.
You're close.
I just saw Destiny's frame rate drop.
That prime evil. Prime
Terrifying.
Target the
Really?
first. Allies headed to the other side.
Anyway. That's such a rare occurrence, though. But yeah, like, Anna. So, I love the continuity. I love the preserved timeline. I love the throwbacks to House of Wolves and the Dark Below. You know, you see Crota again. You see Skolas again. The Trader's Catch is there. The Temple of Crota, the Hellmouth. All of that stuff is just like, wow. Love it. Love it. But I would be remiss, having reached the second to last week. The Vex Offensive Final Assault was not what I expected. And not in a good way.
Your light readings off the charts.
Yeah,
The prime evil
I was kind of expecting a more robust approach.
To facing down the Undying Mind, an enemy who made its last appearance in the Dark Below. Ikora built a portal, and we're talking about defeating it in multiple timelines at once. I was expecting a boss battle with some meat on it. I was expecting to, like, dunk power cores into a machine to power a portal, you know, and defeat one Undying Mind, and run through the portal and defeat another one. Like something. Anything. No. We fought the Undying Mind.
Definitely a lot more than we
Oh my
got.
goodness, I overthought it.
I mean, the Undying Mind is, it's basically the same as the original boss.
It's got the same. It's
Right?
not even the same because you're fighting a Vex Hydra instead of a Minotaur, but the method of fighting it is exactly the same. You have to break down its shield and then hit it in a damage phase and then rinse and repeat, and it's like, that's it. You couldn't even change the mechanics? Like, what happened? Did somebody fall asleep? There isn't even like a wealth of new dialogue from Ghost that indicates, you know, we're doing the Undying Mind.
No.
Or, hey, doesn't it feel like we've done this before? Or something stupid and clever.
Invader down.
You know, it was one thing when, and this is very telling, by the way, okay? It's very telling, all right? When they done effed up, dear, they write that shit into the canon. And I don't appreciate that at all. Remember Curse of Osiris? When they said we'd have to go into the Infinite Forest several times to defeat this same boss and blah, 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 because it's a simulation. It's a simulation made by Osiris to prepare us for the... And I'm like, get the F out of here. Did you just write in repetition into the canon? No.
Yeah, they used to do the same thing with the Undying
Ikora's
Mind,
like,
though.
you'll have to...
They were like, oh yeah, you're gonna have to go and kill the Undying Mind a a bunch of times because different
Uh-uh.
timelines.
Dude. Nope.
Get
No,
it?
dear.
Yeah. Get it? That's why you're doing it. That's why it's the same.
No,
over
dear.
and
No,
over.
dear. It's worse than that. She didn't say a bunch of times. She said hundreds. She said we have to prepare to go into the Vex Gate and defeat the Undying Mind hundreds of times. And I said, what? Did you just make repetition meta? Like, really? I'm gonna have to defeat it hundreds of
They
times?
sure
Lo
did.
and behold. That's exactly what we're doing. Oh, guardians all over the place are defeating the
Yep.
Undying Mind over and over. I'm like, oh, wow.
Yep.
Nope. Nope, y'all. I'm hoping, deep down inside, that Bungie has, like, some last week shenanigans planned. Because that ain't
Maybe.
it. I basically fought Pigori, beloved by Callus, at the end of the Vex Offensive. That's basically what we fought here.
Watch your back.
In fact,
Invader
speaking of
incoming.
Pigori, beloved by Callus, someone on PC noticed that in a exceptionally weird glitch, that when he was killed by Pigori's Hydra Swarm, when he was killed by the Undying Mind's Hydra Swarm, it actually said that Pigori killed him,
Invader.
Oh.
Invaders
which
off
would
the field.
imply that the Undying Mind is a reskin of Callus's Hydra.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no,
Feed your light to that primeval.
no,
Your
why?
allies invading.
That is messed
So not
up.
only did you not even make us a new event, you copy-pasted the old boss onto a Hydra,
They literally.
but you also
copy-pasted
reused the
old
character
boss.
model from another boss. You couldn't even make a new model. Stuck some moss on Pigori.
Dear, why bother?
Took the Hydra that we already had in the menagerie and just stuck some moss on him. Oh, great. So, I don't know.
Good stuff.
I don't know. I gotta say that Destiny players at large, had some pretty lofty expectations, especially as it relates to Vex, singularities, multiple timelines. People were thinking that the Imago Loop was gonna come back. The Imago Loop was a legendary hand cannon that everybody loved in Destiny 1. People thought that, maybe the Vex Mythoclast was making a return.
Invader March. Huh. Hey,
Nope.
hey, easy there.
No new drops.
Got 'em.
No new weapons.
Portal's ready.
No new armors.
Say hello.
No Fatebringer. Nope. Not even a new exotic like the Hawk.
No, not even that.
So, I don't know.
Your light's supercharged.
I don't mind doing the
Turn up
Vex
the heat
offensive.
on
I
that
do like the
primeval.
goofy Vex weapons and the moss and all of that jazz. Even though, if I gotta pull out my goggles from They Live, dear. Woo, we won. When I pull out my They Live,
Nice.
when I pull out my They Live goggles and I look at the Vex weapons, I see Curse of Osiris weapons covered in moss.
Gambit's been leading to this. Payouts today.
I mean, I don't want
Directly
to.
to the drifter
I don't want to be that dude.
Your daily.
Yeah, like when I put them on, I can see the Curse of Osiris weapons underneath.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's bleak.
So, you guys, I hope, and whenever you catch them in the act doing something like this, the latent hope is that, hey, maybe they did this so they could spend more time crafting the new thing. That's usually the assumption.
I hope so.
Like,
I really hope that's
I
the
hope
case.
this last week has some kind of crazy thing going on in it, because if they really wanted us to do the same Vex offensive for 3 weeks, except for fighting an Undying Mind at the end,
Yeah, I don't know about
speaking of,
that.
do you want to do a quick Vex
Um,
offensive? You've only
I
done it
only
once
needed-
in your life. Seriously. We crammed it into the end of last week's episode.
Okay,
Do you want to
sure.
get down on it? Help you knock out your
Yeah,
your gunsmith
actually.
bounties, maybe?
Sure, actually. I do have 2 pages from that Eris quest. I still
Oh,
need
well,
to
that's
get.
exactly what I was thinking. After we do this, after we do the Vex offensive, let's jump into a night and do some Nightfall the Ordeal. Get our pages, get our engrams, and then
Alrighty.
we'll see how the tea leaves align.
And then we can do some mayhem?
Do some mayhem in there. Also, I don't think we did.
Mayhem.
Yes, your enthusiasm is noted. We love you.
Okay.
We love you. I don't think we've done the heroic story mission this week either on the moon. Nope, we have not. So we've left an
we have
engram
not?
on the table. You know, you want to get the Hive cryptoglyph again.
An engram.
Experience some nice Eris Morn dialogue. You know how Eris gets.
Oh, I love Eris.
I got this submachine gun called the Bug Out Bag. It dropped as a masterwork. Drifter be praised. No, it's really nice. It's really nice. I'm not gonna.
Drifter.
Oh, and I showed you that clip of my shoulder intensifying.
The clip of your shoulder intensifying.
Yeah, when I was just fighting a random Vex gate opening and I got the wave splitter.
Yes, I did see that. That was quite cool.
It was so cool. I mean, I know I and every other Xbox owner loved watching Bungie show this weapon off on the reveal stream. Show how the weapon works, how it looks, what it does. Moments before saying, it's exclusive to the PS4 version of the game for that. We were like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys
that's
made
not
a cool laser rifle that varies from a strong to weak laser due to some weird mathematic calculation. And you're telling me that it's exclusive to Sarabi? You know, I was very unhappy. I was not pleased.
I feel you.
Do you feel me though?
you.
But do you feel me though? I could not.
I do
believe you.
feel you.
How could they do that to us, dear? Oh heavens! See, look at this place.
What was that?
Undying mind presence confirmed. Let's
There
find
is
it
so
and
much
put it down.
potential in this setting. No, or they could have redesigned the level, like made some new areas for it that tangibly felt like we were doing something different. We got dark faded. What?
Dark faded?
Dark fate. Yes.
What do I get for all these Vex components I'm getting? Should I go
You
talk
can
to-
get the weapon blueprints from Ikora. The ones that help you craft the pulse rifle, scout rifle, hand cannon, and, which is again another kick in the butt about this whole thing because that's the only thing you can spend them on. If there were armor or new weapons, maybe you could use those coins for that too. But as it stands, I think I have 100 coins in my inventory. That's a full stack. And the postmaster currently has like 74. Because I want to spit. Oh yeah, just keep making the same 5 weapons. No, I'm good.
Yeah, I feel like I already have all the weapons. I don't
Yeah, like
need any
unless
more
you're
of them.
just blatantly dissatisfied with the roll you got. You know, like I got a nice roll for the pulse rifle that has dragonfly and rampage on it. That's cool. Well, it's like unless you're that dissatisfied with your roll and you're gonna use that thing to replace something you already use, it's like, why do this? Hey guys, why am I doing this? Anybody know why? Nobody?
No one knows why.
You know, somebody get Bagel
That's
in
the
here. Maybe
real
you have to beat
curse.
the Vex offensive solo while level 999, and then something different happens at the end. Maybe that's it. Anybody know
Maybe that's
Bagel's
it.
phone number? Can we get him in here? Let's assemble the community. Let's get our tinfoil helmets
Yeah,
on.
invite him over.
Yeah. You know, equip our exotic tinfoil helmets. Can't wear any other helmet while you have that equipped, you know. Because I just... Yeah. I need a bit more. Oh, that's a barrier hobgoblin. Hey. Hey. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, the difficulty has to be hero or higher. It has to be nightfall. I was about to say, no wait, I'm not solar.
Yeah, I remember we tried that last time. Yeah.
Well, now's a good time to work on this hard light masterwork.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm working on the Huckleberry masterwork.
That is my favorite thing ever. Well, fortunately, the masterwork for that is just defeat things. Which,
yeah, I know.
Using the
This is great
Huckleberry
for that.
is very easy to do, yeah. And once you get it masterworked, it does turn pretty great. Basically, instead of only reloading half the magazine when you get a kill, it reloads the entire magazine.
Whoa! Oh, I got
For the
stuck
hard light, I don't...
up the tree. Basically.
I got you. For the hard light, it's not that significant. I think the stability goes up, but nothing extra comes out of it.
Oh, really?
I mean, it's already an auto rifle that you can fire across a football field and it doesn't lose damage. Also, the bullets ricochet off walls and do more damage after they ricochet.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cute. Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, yeah. The masterwork's a little bit too much for my soul, though. I already did the math. I have to kill 1,000 enemies with this thing. Yeah. I gotta get 1,000 kills with it to get the masterwork.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. That's serious.
1,000. And 1,000 doesn't feel like a lot unless you make it feel like a lot. Like, I think the Risk Runner was probably around like 500 or something. But the Risk Runner is really fun to use.
That's insane.
And it keeps refilling itself.
I love the
Like,
Risk
as long as you
Runner.
have arc damage just flying around, you just keep killing things. You just run around like a goofball. So that was really fun to master with. The hard light, though?
Yeah.
Not the neediest or most powerful feeling gun. It's not like masterworking the colony.
Nice,
You're just firing spiders. That's a lot of fun. Killing people with spiders.
Sorry, my mic's about to die. Hold on a second.
You did not charge yourself, girl? Oh my goodness. You see? Alright folks, listen, we always come prepared, okay? On the playlist of experts. Just today, you know, sometimes we slip.
No, I thought it was fine. But I guess it's not. It's okay. I just have to plug it in for a couple of minutes. Anywho, we're going this way, huh? Oh, cool.
They gave me the subjunctive. Now see up here, this is a shortcut I found if you want to try this. You know, if you don't feel like running down the same hallways. That is a shortcut. Oh, you ran past me. Alright. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, I thought I was following the other guy. Oh man, that was a different person.
You know,
Oh, that
yeah,
was you.
I can see how it's confusing. You know, we all have expert penguin over our foreheads, so I can see why you would get
Indeed.
confused.
They do.
Yeah. Right? Huh?
That is confusing
what?
sometimes. Everyone just has expert penguin.
I'm going
over
to
their
bite your face. Stop.
I'm glad you
Stop
recognize that.
I'm gonna bite you with the force of 1,000 hellmouths, okay? Okay? Hey, guys, can you... Oh god. We gonna die. I'm gonna die. Alright, you heathens. You know, that was just cheap. That barrier champion threw up a bubble in my face right when I supered him. And that bubble really does block everything.
Stupid barrier champion.
He deserved every single one of those punches. Alright, I'm changing my subclass. I'm changing, we're going to bubble out.
I gotta change this weapon. This thing just almost got me
killed. I'm changing my
killed.
exotic to the Actium War Rig. Oops, I'm dead. The Actium War Rig is a chest armor that automatically reloads your auto rifles. It makes using Sweet Business one of the most fun experiences Destiny has to offer. I really like the Sweet Business, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, because, I don't know, I think when when Shadowkeep came out, the Sweet Business got a couple of changes. Its clip went up to 150. Yeah, so,
nice.
and the Actium War Rig constantly reloads your auto weapon. So, like I used to do back in the day with my barrier, I'm just running around firing the Sweet Business for a really long time. Like a butthead. Ah, thank you. Oh my gosh. Do I need to equip an armor-piercing weapon? Is that the message I'm kind of getting here? I feel like that's what the universe is telling me.
Perhaps.
Do I have one on me? No, I don't. The only one I have is exotic or legendary. I don't really have one that I can just... I mean, I do, but then it'll fill up my inventory. I don't know. What do you think? I'll defer to you. Equip it. Equip
I think
it.
you should
jettison
do it.
All right, then. Damn it. We're gonna have to go into the vault then. I mean, my Braytech werewolf is. My Braytech werewolf has armor-piercing rounds in it. All right, let's get that then. Anything else is just some crab. But now you know what that means, right? Now I'm going to be using 2 auto rifles.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've got going on right now.
Lord Jesus. Alright.
Alright.
I'm only up to 442 kills. What brainlet thought 1,000 kills was a good idea? This feels like a lot.
Alright.
I mean, it's not like the hard light is a high impact weapon. I'm sitting here just chipping away at this barrier hobgoblin. Don't you dare!
You can kill more little things.
Well, no, but I still have to get the kills with my gun. That's the thing. I can't collaborate on a kill. I have to kill it myself. So unless I kill it, it doesn't really count. So I'll work on that, guys. Okay.
Okay.
What now? Oh, more oracles.
Oh, gotta destroy the oracles.
The oracles. Oh, void craniums. That's not a mechanic from the menagerie at all. Member void
I know,
craniums?
right?
I don't know what season of the dawn means. I feel like that's a reference to Mercury, Endor, Osiris. It cannot be, hey, we're going to spend 3 months on the dawning. So...
I mean, no. But I think that they're probably going to structure the season around the dawning. Kind of like they structured this whole season around, you know, that darkness thing.
Well, the darkness thing is one thing, but, you know, Festival of the Lost did come and go.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
So, I mean, the dawning will come and go. Now, if what stays is sparrow racing, you know, I know what I'll be doing for the next 3 months.
Oh my god, that was... And I will not complain
Nope.
1 minute.
Loved sparrow racing. Infamously did over 700 races. And how many tracks did we end up with? I think they ended up making 4 overall.
Yeah, we have
You
like
better
4
bring
tracks.
those tracks back, or so help me Jesus. So help me Jesus. If they don't bring back the tracks they already made, I'm gonna eat their children. I swear.
Gonna eat their
Bro.
children? Damn.
I'm gonna.
I don't know why it's taking them so long to bring back SRL. I feel like everybody's been asking for it.
That's one of those baffling things, you know? I don't know. You think it'd be really easy to implement.
Yeah.
It doesn't
I
feel
don't
like
know.
sparrows work any differently than in this game than they did before. Aside from the fact that
No.
for a little while, Bungie had removed all of the sparrows that could do tricks. Yeah, like Red War had no sparrows that could do tricks. They took away all the ones that you could remove the stabilizers. I was like, oh, that's weird.
Hmm. Yeah, that is
And then when
weird.
Curse of Osiris and
I wonder why.
Warmind came out, those sparrows started appearing again. Which of course led me and a bunch of other people to believe that SRL was coming that winter, and it did not. But I'm telling you,
It did
we
not.
have micro minis, we have broomsticks, we have a pretty wide diversity of sparrow shapes and sizes to work with now. And it would make races look not only really funny, but really interesting. And I know there's going to be a bunch of broomsticks out there, a bunch of micro minis.
Oh my
You know,
god.
some people.
That's gonna be so much
There's
fun.
sparrows that look like choppers.
With their brooms out.
There's sparrows that look like giant bricks. There's sparrows that look like Ghost Rider's motorcycle. There's a sparrow that looks like the Jotun. Like, I want to race all of these people.
Me too. I wish they.
I'm calling it now.
I wish
I'm
they
calling
would
it. They're gonna do it. Because this dawning will fail if they hold out on us with SRL once again. Especially after giving us all these weird-ass sparrows. Okay? I fly a broomstick. I want high jumps. I want longer traps. I want more obstacles. I want a Vex track where you just drive through portals. I want an infinite forest track that just changes every time you race on it. Listen, I have lofty ideas, okay? High expectations. I mean, what is it? What strike is that? Is that the Brachistern strike, where there's a whole stretch of Sparrowland that basically feels like an SRL track?
Yes, that whole stretch basically feels like
It basically
an
is.
SRL track. I don't know.
You know, it's like I want to sit here. I want to blame Activision, like, oh, Activision didn't let them do SRL because they couldn't figure out how to monetize it. All right, fine. You don't have that excuse anymore, guys. I hope.
They really
It's all
don't.
on you now. Everything you do is all on you. This moss-covered menagerie boss is all on you, Bungie.
Menagerie boss.
Here, Pagori does this same thing. This Hydra Storm. It's basically
remember
Pagori with
I
the
remember
Vex
Pagori.
Gate Lords
Yeah.
mechanics. You saw what you did,
Yeah.
Bungie. Clearly, all of the budget went into the moon. Wisely, maybe. But if y'all are going to be
Clearly.
charging for season passes, y'all better fill that season with stuff.
Yeah, really.
Because the company that invented said battle passes uses them in a very unique, very community-driven way. Okay? A black hole swallowed up the world of Fortnite. The entire world. Children lost their shit. Seriously, when you tried to play Fortnite, you couldn't. People that were playing Fortnite were treated to a black screen because they got sucked into a black hole. Children were having meltdowns.
That was children.
They were.
Were crying.
Seriously. Like, I need something like that to happen. You know? I need to feel like this season is actually progressing. More Dreaming City. You know, less
Yeah.
Mars.
Guardian down.
Ah.
Less Mars progression.
Less
Yeah, Mars progression was kind of like, I don't know. You know, after you beat
Yeah.
Warmind, it was like, all right, now what do we do? Oh, escalation protocol. Okay. Oh wait, we can't do this. It's too hard.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Well, we can replay some strikes. All right,
yeah.
let's replay the year 1 and 2 content. Let's do it. It's like what?
Yeah.
Man. Okay. Man, we are not doing damage to this thing at all. Did they up its life bar or something?
No, we have to hit it with the.
I know, but
The
we've already gone
Demogod.
through 2 damage phases, and look how much damage we've done. This is abysmal.
I don't know. I feel like other people aren't using these things the right way.
Maybe not, but I mean, like I said, once he's in the damage phase, all we have to do is hit him. I can't believe we've done so little this whole time. Let me pull out my grenade launcher. I don't need I'm tired of this. I'm just using high-powered weapons. This is it's a travesty, dude. Oh my gosh, none of my weapons have ammo in them. I mean, you can use the Void Craniums on the other Vex. I don't mind, but you know, you do have to use them to take down the shield. But even so, after you
Yeah.
take down the shield, you can't use Void Craniums anymore. So it's really down to your damage, man. Doop. We're bubbling out. We're bubbling. Weapons of Light is in the bubble. Yes,
Oh,
if you want a
bubble?
damage boost, this is how you get it. Weapons of Light last for 15 seconds after you leave the bubble. Take advantage of that DPS. That DPS love. DPS. DPS.
Yeah. Oof.
Okay, that is a little bit better.
That's
I'm doing
a
like
lot
11k a shot. That's not bad at all. All right, I'm gonna keep it up with that bubble. The bubble seemed like it was a success. Oh no. I do like this Vex grenade launcher though, I'm not gonna lie. It's
Yeah.
really nice. I'm even using this, what is this? I'm even using this Eris Morn sniper. Like, they're not bad weapons, they're really cool.
No, I like that. I like the air stuff. They're cool. I like that auto-firing shotgun.
Oh man. That's what I was using earlier. I love that thing. Yeah. You know, they made some cool weapons.
Yeah.
I heard they utterly broke the pinnacle weapons though. You know, like the Recluse and... Well, yeah,
Oh,
I
really?
mean... Listen,
Oh.
Iron Banner is happening on Tuesday, and I, for one, will be very happy to not be endlessly killed by the damn Recluse from, like, half the map. No submachine gun should be that powerful. That was ridiculous. The submachine gun! That acted like an auto rifle. That's obscene. You know, Ariana's Vow can fire through that orange shield. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Are you complimenting him now, are you?
Guardian down.
Oh, what the? No, I'm.
I heard you say nice after he killed me.
Telling you. Well, I said nice because Ariana's vow. I was saying nice to what you said, not what happened.
I know.
Jeez.
You gotta have fun here, dude. You gotta have fun. That was good. I'm gonna need more than that. You hear that? You blueberries? You randoms? Woo. Okay. Oh gosh, thank you. Whoever just helped me, thank you. Good heavens. I feel like they made it harder. Like somebody snuck snuck around and gave the Undying Mind way more health, because I can't explain this. I mean, good on them, I guess, but it definitely feels like it has more health. Oh wow, nice. Everyone hide in the bubble.
Okay, that was a lot better.
Oh yeah. Did you get down on this bubble, love? On this bubble magic?
No, I did not.
Pass by the bubble.
Oh, that was very cool. I appreciate your weapons of light.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
you get it for 15 seconds. That's actually a buff. It used to be 10. Bungie buffed it up to 15, and you keep it when you leave the bubble. Before it was like you only had it for like 8 seconds. Now, what I can't abide by is, unfortunately, you only get armor of light inside the bubble. You do not keep it when you leave. Whereas in Destiny 1, you were able to choose whether people got weapons or armor when they passed through. Now you just get weapons, and armor is only inside, which is fine because some enemies just have no respect and just tend to go inside your bubble, especially in Crucible. Just run up in your bubble with a shotgun. Like, really? You don't do that? You don't do that to me? Alright. What's this guy's gamer tag? Alright. A furry ass hat. There's a void cranium right in front of the Hydra.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, man.
Alright, shields down.
Shields down? Disruption. Disruption. Disgrace. Oh, yeah, because, you know, I throw void grenades and they cause disruptions.
Guardian down.
I got you. Oh, my
Okay,
goodness.
Thank you.
Oh, wow, I'm still alive.
Oh my goodness.
Like, he hit me with the Hydra Storm while I was reviving you. And, oh, we're going to need one more.
Crap.
I thought, well, you know, as long as she lives.
This damn Hydra.
Ooh, whose aura is that? You know what? Next time I
That was
throw down a
mine.
bubble, you should put an aura next to or inside it. That way, whoever goes in the bubble will get weapons of light and arc souls.
And our... Yes, yes indeed.
Defensive titans are back, baby. We do more than headbutt. We give you the ability to headbutt. Alright. Here we go again. Rinse. Rinse, repeat. Look at Ikora's patchwork Vex Gate. Ugh. I think it's so embarrassing.
That guy Ikora, what are
Using
you doing?
mega blocks to build advanced
That's
technology.
embarrassing.
She brought her steel tech, her mega blocks, and her connects. Like, geez. I've seen better stuff drop off from Zalem into the junkyard. Alright, I'll pick up this one too. Give me my turkey neck bone. Oh my gosh. I died. I died.
Yeah!
Oh, we got him? I see. This
Yeah,
should have
we
been the
got it.
part when we got sucked into a singularity and had to fight another
more
one, then
Undying
another
mine for
one,
the pile.
then another one.
Only a few
Or we
thousand
would
left
fight
to go.
one that would turn into 2,
We're getting
that
there.
would turn into 3, that would turn into like 4 or 5
Mhm.
small hydras. Like, I just want to be a.
That would have been
I need to be a
crazy.
fly on the wall of one of their conference rooms. Because you gotta try to be this uncreative.
Mhm.
You have to try hard. You have to try so hard. It's like Anthem. It's
I
like
mean,
somebody was sleeping, and then they realized Vex Offensive Final Assault was supposed to come out in a week, and they were like, so what have we got? I've been working on this moss texture. You know, we can just slather it all over the Hydra.
This moss texture is really cool. I really think you need to like stick it on
Yeah.
something.
Would have been less insulted if they had just. Oh man. Just. Oh jeez, I just can't. Like the Vex Offensive is broken up into like 3 or 4 parts. Why not have every part have a mini boss? Like one could have been the Gate Lord. The second part could have been that thing from the Pyramidion. Then the third part could have been the Undying Mind with different mechanic. You know, there's just the potential is there. Shoot. I want to see Ikora. I want to see Zavala. You know, fighting the Undying Mind next to us.
That would have been cool, but they would have had to like.
They would have had to cut 2 people from the playable roster size. Yeah. I mean, to a point, I think.
Yeah.
No, because what? When you're doing the beginning of the game, they have all those little robots running around. I don't see why they couldn't do that. Like, have like 6 people and have 2 of them be AI. You ready to do this?
What are we doing?
Nightfall, the ordeal, on hero difficulty.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Don't forget to switch to your
Oh
solar.
wait, let me switch to the solar. Cool. And what else?
You'll turn if you got it. Just you'll turn everything in the face.
I got the Huckleberry.
I gotta say, one thing I wish you could do is set the hard light's default damage to whatever you want it to be. That would have been cool.
Yeah,
It
that
always
would have been
starts as
cool.
void, and then you have to like switch it to whatever you want it to be. Which, I mean, I ain't mad at it. It's just,
Trying to decide what to bring.
When you're ready. Well, you definitely have to bring something that's you definitely have to bring something either armor piercing or unstoppable. So your Leviathan's Breath would truly come in handy as a weapon specimen. Leviathan's Breath would be great for those ogres that we're gonna run into. And if you have any armor piercing anything, submachine gun, that'll help against the barrier ones. If I remember, it's Hashladoon.
Hashladoon.
The Hashladoon out in these streets. This Prodigal Helm is not it. These gauntlets, they're 950. Hey.
Hey, nice.
I don't know what to infuse them with, nor would I waste it. Well, delete. Let's see.
Oh, I know what to do.
You know something I don't love? I think I'll bring the 21% delirium. That sounds like feels good. Feels like a good choice.
Feels good.
Bring Ariana's Vow for everything else, And I love it. The wave splitter finally answered a question I've had for the longest time anyway, so it's always good. Yeah, my question being, we've got a solar trace rifle and an arc trace rifle. Why don't we have a void one?
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what the wave splitter is. It's a, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Shoots
okay.
void lasers.
All right, I'm ready.
Yes, it shoots void lasers.
Yeah.
I said up. Oh, there you go. There you go. All right. Let us get out of here, my dear cabbages. Let us go into Hashladoon's lair. You know, she really does have some of the best music.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you asking or are you telling? Do you agree? Do you disagree?
I don't remember her music, so.
Well, the last time we did her strike, you said the music was cool, so we'll just go into the we'll just pull that out of the Wayback
okay.
Machine, and you know, we'll work from there.
Okay.
But yes, I do remember you saying that you liked.
Okay.
That you did like the music. So see, you've got a new emblem there.
Yes. It's
How's it treating you?
one of those. I like it. It goes with my armor.
How does it?
Yes.
Oh. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm a little bit jealous.
Are you?
A little bit. Just a little bit.
You a little bit jealous? A little bit jelly?
Hey, tell me. So, who is my natural enemy as a Titan? Do you think it's hunters or warlocks?
I'd say warlocks.
Yeah, you're right. All right, good. So now my emblem looks like Eagle's Fall. Eagle's Fall is a modification to your Crucible emblem that you get when you kill 1,000 warlocks. Like, yeah, you bet not, fool. All right, yeah, with your Nova bombs and your electricity. You stop.
I do like those
Stop
a lot.
it. Stop it. Alright. Sorry. Get a little bit carried away there.
I must once again ask you to venture into the dark. Move quickly, but carefully, Guardian.
So, yeah, I was reading through the Daily Scuttlebutt, and did you say something about a Destiny cookbook?
Yes. Apparently, you can now pre-order a Destiny cookbook.
You're joking, right?
No,
Who wrote it? Eva Levante?
I'm not joking. That would have been cool.
Tell you how to DIY your own special stove. Furthermore, is the recipe for dark chocolate moats finally revealed? Can I make those in real life?
For dark chocolate modes. I feel, and the crazy thing is there that the description for it
Yes!
on the Bungie website, doesn't give away any samples. So you just kind of have to hang out and
Well,
like.
you know what that means, sweets. That means we have to get that cookbook. And not only do we have to get that cookbook, but we have to make something
Yeah.
from that cookbook.
We absolutely have
man.
to. 100%. 100%.
I mean, we've already made selections from
Must.
50 Shades of Chicken to do so and not indulge the greater whims of Destiny's universe, who just, you know, that would just be an injustice. I don't know if I can perpetuate that injustice. I'm gonna go left and get that one. You two go get the other one, because I am a badass. Yeah. I throw hammers. That's all I do.
Okay.
I am a badass. Don't hate.
Well, he seems.
He's following me. I don't need your help, fool.
Yeah.
Do I look like I need help?
I mean, maybe.
Nah,
you
he
do.
tried really hard, but I still killed everything. I'm sorry he left you back there. Oh, wow. That's not good. He's actually accurately shooting me with boomers. Who does that? Who accurately... Whoa!
Oh no.
See, instead of following...
I'm
Instead of
gonna
following
respawn.
me and trying to steal my thunder, you should have been back there killing these knights, you damn heathen. Now I have to kill this knight. I don't want to do this. We didn't get the other one, did we? Alright, I'm gonna go get that one. Can y'all be on ad detail while I grab this core?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna assume that you said yes to me and not to
Got
the fact
the-
that you just got your pages. I know.
I said that.
I know.
That's a yes to
I
that.
know. Please take out the ads while I go and I get this thing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you got the thing.
But of course.
Okay.
Shortcut. Okay, that's just not there.
The bridge is lowering. Let's move.
I died so the team could be fly. It's okay. My sacrifice was not in vain. Let's see this. This official cookbook is filled with recipes inspired by the characters and locations throughout Destiny's expansive universe, oh lord. Eva Levante, friend, confidant,
Yep,
fashion
that-
advisor, and unofficial graduate, grandaunt, excuse me, grandaunt of all guardians, has finally put together her
Grandaunt
collection
of all
of
guardians.
recipes together for everyone to enjoy. From the city, the tower, the farm, and records Guardians and their ghosts have retrieved from the Golden Age archives throughout the solar system and beyond. Uh-oh, that means that some of these recipes came from the Grimoire. These mouth-watering recipes come with step-by-step instructions and full-color photos to help guide and inspire fans to go on their own culinary adventure.
That sounds amazing. I can't
I
wait to
actually
do that.
can't. There better be a rice cake recipe in there, too. Just saying.
I feel like there's gonna be raisins in there somehow.
I feel like raisins will be part of a recipe, yes. I don't know if they're gonna, like, I don't know if we can make
Yeah.
raisins.
Well, yeah, no, but yeah, there's definitely gonna be like an Eris's cupcake. It's gonna
It's like
be
the
like
first,
like
yeah,
a
right?
raisin.
Like the first 3,000 pre-orders get a box
Yeah.
of raisins with their cookbook.
Yeah.
Gosh.
And I feel like there's gotta be noodles in there.
I'll have like a
with
ramen
the
recipe in there, like a spicy po noodle.
Yeah. Like, yeah, like a spicy noodle of some sort.
You want some cool trivia about the hammer?
Sure.
If I hit an enemy with the hammer, it doesn't even matter if I kill him or not. If I hit an enemy with the hammer and then pick it back up, I get a instant health regeneration.
Nice.
even gonna turn back. I know they're dead. Oh look, it's Hash Ladoon. Oh look, she's immune to damage because cheating.
Oh. Because
Yeah, imagine just killing Hash Ladoon now and ending the strike. Yeah, why not?
That would have been.
Let's just shoot
Yeah,
Hash
I don't
Ladoon
wanna
now.
do
Well, yeah, because there's that part where you see Brackus the Urn early on in his strike, and you can totally kill him dead before the fight even starts. It's hilarious.
that. Yeah.
I think they broke that, but before you could totally do it.
Yeah, they fixed that.
That was so funny. You could kill him during his little grand entrance. All right, I'm gonna go and capture the other space. You already know the deal. I will meet y'all at the third point. Get out of my face. Get off my rock. Get your rock off my map. I am the Juggernaut, actually. How'd you know?
I'm the Juggernaut.
Strumpet. I'm gonna
Itch.
die. Ah! I think I got it. I captured it, but I died. So, silver lining.
Ah!
It's okay. Save yourself. Wait, you're dead.
Yes, I'm down.
I love that we're all at different altars, you know. It's a lot of faith. A lot of goodwill he put into us. Well, I captured mine. You want me to run? He's running for you now, so don't respawn. I'm gonna respawn because I
Okay.
just got my little window.
Oh.
I'm gonna go over there and back y'all up because teamwork, you know, dreams and all that. Cut it out.
You just need that wizard
did?
in the face. I was very impressed by that. Our teammate.
You did?
Yeah, he needed in
Isn't he
the
a
face.
hunter?
No, he's a Titan. Hey, goodbye.
I like this. I like this machine gun. Oh wow! Of all the ones we got, we didn't get the one in the middle.
Which
The
one?
one in the middle.
Another one in the middle. We're here for the middle.
Do you feel it as I do, Guardian?
Indigestion?
A hatred as pure and potent
Oh,
as
she's talking about the
sunshine,
salt.
soaking through your
She's
skin.
talking about the salt.
Ashladoon knows what you are, what you've done.
Drop kick.
She watched you cut through Crota, Oryx, Omnicle.
She did?
And she is eager to return that pain.
Dear, why did you go and kill Ashley? Why did you go and kill Oryx and Crota? And why'd you have to go and do that?
Why
Yeah,
did
like,
I
why'd you have to go
do
and
that?
kill her brother and her sisters and her dad?
Well,
And then you weren't even
let's
satisfied
see,
having done it once. You did it over and over. I think like once a week, like every time there was something called a reset. You're like, you know, I mean, you proud of yourself? Overthrowing a
kinda
poor
am.
king. He built his kingdom with his bare hands. Underwent a serious power and transgender worm operations just to bring her people power, and then you just took it away.
I mean, as long as while I'm very much for, you know, the representation of trans peoples in our games, I do think that maybe Oryx should not be the poster child.
But she was so brave.
No.
She was the first worm in the fundament to, you know, she's the first little weird single-celled organism in the fundament to take the worms off her.
I mean, she had two sisters who also took
But would
the
they
offer.
have taken it if Oryx had not first? They were like, yeah, man, this week-long
They
lifespan.
might have, yeah. They didn't leave a week. They lived 4 years.
Ah, this even-numbered lifespan makes it easy to count down the days. Oh, what are you gonna do with your first year?
They lived
They
hard
did,
lives.
didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh no! Almost forgot you. Sorry about that.
They're like a krill people.
Oh no, not the krill. I
Well,
played
that's
it
kind of what they were.
before to know
They
where
were
that's
like
going.
a krill. Well, not that kind of krill.
Booga booga booga.
Oh, oh jeez.
Here lies y'all and your faces. Hmm? Nope. Don't do that. How dare you? Who's shooting at us? The nerve.
Oh,
The
jeez.
cheek.
Okay.
The audacity. No. Stop. You're drunk. Okay. I think I'm gonna just take the hint and fly myself out of here. Yeah, that's the right way. This way. All right, let's go. Give me that drop kick. Thank you. So I hear after Season of the Dawn, my hammer's gonna do more damage. Aha. Yes.
Really?
The hammer's gonna do more damage.
Yeah, apparently they're, everyone, like every skill or subclass.
Yeah, the Dawn Blade's gonna be able to fly around a little bit more and freak out when they're not using their radiance well.
Yeah, that's
Burning
cool. I
Maul
like
is gonna
that.
last longer, so that Titans know what to do with it, which is, I love it being described that way. So we're gonna have more light attack. The super cost for light attacks is going down to 2% from 5%, and the cost of the heavy attack is going up, but there's more vertical reach on the Burning Maul. So in Crucible, if people feel like, yeah,
Vertical
so
reach.
you know,
Okay.
it travels across the ground, and then when it gets into contact with something, it explodes, right? Well, that's kind of a problem if your enemy's flying. So it had a certain amount of vertical reach to hit,
Right.
you know, floating or flying enemies, but now they're increasing the vertical ceiling and making it more damaging, but it's going to take more super energy. And I'm like, okay. The hammer's going to do more damage upon throwing, which is also, that's always fun. I always love that. Nothing I love more than throwing the hammer. You want me to put the hammer down? You know, all that. To do my favorite Chris Hemsworth impressions. An opportunity for more of those is never a bad thing. And I think, hunters are getting, I don't know. Their gunslinger is going to become more efficient. Like the 3-shot, the 3-shot version is
Yeah.
getting significantly more tracking and will cause less energy to run out if you get a precision kill with it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so little
That's
things,
cool.
little things. I know you don't Dawn Blade too often, but
Not that often.
it might give you a reason to, since the offensive ones are more practical now.
Yeah.
I kind of wish the Well of Radiance would get some offensive love, because I feel like all you can do with the Well of Radiance is be a buff.
Yeah. I know. That's kind of why I don't use it, because I really want to do
I mean,
damage.
you can do more
you know?
damage in your well, and when you're in the well, you know, your resilience and
Yeah, but
your-
you have to stay there.
Yeah, that's true. But don't you do the same thing when you drop a healing well?
Although, you know what I...
Like, imagine, drop a healing well, then drop radiance.
Yeah, that's true. But that's not my super. Like, the healing will is just my
Well, I mean,
ability.
you have to complement them, don't you? That's the cool thing about being a warlock. You can turn... Oh my gosh, I'm dead! Wow, this
Oh,
is a really
God.
long fall.
What? Oh my god!
I got joining allied before I hit the ground.
I got teleported to me too. Alright, well, at least that worked out.
Alright, let's get our Hashladoon on. Oh crap, as I run out of ammo. Alright, alright.
Hello, Hashladoon.
Here she comes.
Fancy meeting you here.
Oh yeah, that's right. Also, they have something called weighted knife. So hunters can now charge up their throwing knives before they throw them. And if they score a hit with it after charging it, it's basically a one-hit kill in Crucible.
Guardian down.
Yeah.
Really?
That's definitely
bullshit.
not. I mean, if you have to hold the knife longer and get a precision head kill with it, that's pretty conditional. I mean, but if you get hit with it, there goes your face. And don't you have Arc Souls? I.e. instant allies in a 1v1?
That's true, I love Arc Souls.
Don't you have healing rifts that you can use to heal
Yeah.
yourself in the middle of a conflict? You getting mad about throwing knives? There's a reason Titans and now Hunters have one-hit kill abilities. Because you can heal and buff yourself mid-fight.
Guardian down.
What the? I do like them healing and buffs. Those are cool.
Yee. Oh god, no. Bad damage, bad damage. Whew. Barely survived that. Alright. I'm coming for you.
Okay.
I don't even know why I'm wearing Kepri's horn. It makes a flaming aura come out of my shield whenever I start it up. Yeah, see, like, that's the only reason Hashladoon's getting hit by Burning Maul right now, because of the air explosion.
Oh my god, she just pushed me across the screen.
Another day in the life, huh?
Yeah.
Can I pick up my hammer before it explodes? Probably not. Come on! Yes! Thank you.
Oh, you got
That's
it.
good, too, because I hit Hashladoon with it, so it gave me my health regen. That's exactly why I needed it. Hey.
I can
You
respawn.
should.
Oh, I think.
Nah, really, they're aiming everything and their mom at me right now. It's hard out here for a pimp.
Okay.
Can y'all stop spawning these knights in front of me? Please? I'm already clenching enough as it is. Bueller?
Bueller?
What's up, Hashladoon? Okay, Hashladoon is immune. I realized that rhymes. That was not intentional.
Damn it.
Oh no, we've got a champion. That probably means an unstoppable. Do you have an arrow? Oof.
I do.
You might need it. Yup, that's definitely an unstoppable ogre.
Yep, I'm hitting it with arrows.
Shit, I wish I was there for some precisions. Oh, shite.
Alright, I'm out.
Everyone's dead.
Ah!
Okay. Sweet, 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 sweet.
And there's the exploding thrall, just
Okay,
FYI.
thank you. Ah!
Oh, jeez. What the wow, that was nuts.
Oh. Fancy meeting you here. Oh, you unceremoniously die often? Me, I usually fall off the map, but you know, different strokes.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, I'm just gonna respawn since you guys don't seem to see my ghost sitting right in front of you.
No. Sorry, I was trying to get out of the way. Jeez.
Yeah, of my ghost. I'm gonna hit you with my hammer. And then I'm gonna pick my hammer up when my health is low, completing the stratagem loop. Ow! Okay, that didn't work. The stratagem loop failed. You should drop a you should
The
drop a
strategy
healing
loop.
rift and keep yourselves alive. Okay, Spectre Sage just fell to the curse of Gabriel.
no.
Why didn't you? Okay, so
What?
that thing I said about throwing down a healing rift, did you like?
I did throw down a healing rift. Jeez. Okay, we can do this.
You know I was watching you, right? You know I can see what you're doing, right?
Well, I did. I'm sure
All
that
right
you
then,
saw
BB
that
Bluff
then.
of Bluffington.
Here she comes.
Here she comes, Miss Teen, she's so fine. Lovely lips and a great behind. Here she is, doggy style anytime. What? What? Oh, you don't remember the song they were singing when? Never mind. You know what? I'm gonna pull another one out of the annals for you. That's the. So when Shannon Elizabeth's character in Scary Movie won the Miss Teen pageant, that's what the person was singing in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Here she is, doggy style anytime. They'll do her behind,
What?
and behind. Yeah, it was. Scary Movies jokes have like layers. There's usually like 2 or 3 jokes happening in the same scene simultaneously. Like the first one in particular. I don't know about the rest of them, but the first one just, its jokes had jokes. Okay, I'm gonna be a little bit more careful this time around. Hey, there you.
Hi. Hello.
It's gonna be an ad fiesta in a minute. So how about we take out the ads first, and then like I'll leave one of the wizards alive. That way we can take out the ads, and then start the damage phase by killing the second wizard. Because that's killing the wizards is what makes Hashladoon vulnerable in the first place. So I mean, even though
Yeah,
they're probably
okay.
the most dangerous things out there, let's try and hold them off for last. All right, that's a wizard. That's a Hashladoon. Hammers. I mean, who wouldn't want to use this gun? A headshot with Ariana's Vow on Hashladoon is 19,979 damage. That's ridiculous. Why does no one like to use this gun? Yeah.
What, Ariana's Vow? Well, it eats ammo.
It does, but you know how I got around that? Hand cannon ammo finder.
How?
It also reloads slow. Hand cannon ammo loader on my armor. Hand cannon, you know. Also, that's why I use special finisher in the first place, so that I can constantly refill Ariana's Vow. That's the whole reason I use special finisher, so I can reload that gun
Oh.
when it runs out of ammo, which it does a lot.
Oh.
I would love to. I'm gonna lose my mark.
Yeah, he got blown up by a curse
Well,
throw.
now that
I
I
saw
have-
that. And I got killed by the
Yeah,
ogre.
ridiculous. All right, now that I have all my pages, I'm gonna switch back to Void.
Oh,
get some
yeah.
bubbles in. Get some bubbles in
what do I
play.
wanna do?
Clearly, we need clearly for the third phase, we need a bubble. When that unstoppable ogre comes out, yeah, bubbles are necessary. And I would wager,
Yeah, I'm gonna
when you
switch
Leviathans
back
breath that
to-
thing after touching weapons of light, you'll probably kill the ogre even faster. Alright, we got this.
I'm gonna do break like werewolf.
Are you serious? Just don't stand out in the open. With your cheeks out.
Sorry, I was switching my.
I got you. Alright. Hashladerp is out.
Ashland.
Here she comes.
Very nice. Hashladoon! Your undergarments are showing. Alright. That's as much shotgun as I can handle for now. I'm gonna... When I run out of ammo on this, I'm just gonna put it away and get the sniper rifle out.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting a little too hairy to be up close and personal. I probably could have killed that ogre if I had the sniper rifle instead.
Oh!
What?
Guardian down.
I fell.
Card.
I fell off the ledge.
Ouch!
I fell off the ledge.
Man. He messed
Thank
up my
you.
finisher, damn it. I kind of needed the special ammo. Actually, why don't I use my arrows? I should be using the Spiteful Fang. There we go. That's a better choice. Overload arrows, you know. Ooh, Arc Soul. I know you got soul.
Yeah.
If you didn't, wouldn't be in here.
Guardian down.
What the?
Where are you? We're in damage phase now. I got you. I got you.
Right, yep. Thank you.
Okay, so what's on the itinerary now? Damage phase? Damage phase. I'm going to
Damage phase.
save
Yep.
my bubble for the third phase. I think we're pretty good on the first two. It's when the ogres and the exploding thrall and everything else comes out that we start to lose the script a little bit.
Yeah.
Hell, maybe I'll even make it a blinding bubble for good measure. If I can put Helm of Saint 14 on in an expeditious manner. Maybe. Alright, let's see. Somebody cover me.
Alright, that was pretty good.
This is a gauntlet and a helmet switch, all in one. Alright, I'm back.
Cool. There's the ogre.
Oh wow, you went out and did the thing, didn't you? Okay. That's a fissure ogre though, not an unstoppable. We're only in like the second phase. Yeah, we're not ready.
Okay.
The unstoppable ogre only comes out when Hashladoon's about to die.
Okay.
In true clutch monster closet fashion.
Guardian down.
I'll come and get you.
Oh, there's an unstoppable
Oh,
ogre
there is.
over there.
Right. Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah, what now, fool? Uh-huh. You in my bubble now. Are you blind? It's this helmet. Mm-hmm. Get out my bubble. What you doing in here? Who told you you could come in my bubble? Ever heard of weapons of light? Huh? That's right. Sorry. What?
That was pretty funny.
Did you see that ogre did not stand a chance?
But the ogre was like,
I was so
what?
confused. It's like, wait a minute, why isn't this butt slam working the way it usually does? Fantastic, fantastic. Okay. Wow, Hashladoon is like out of her comfort zone right now. How did she even get over there?
Hashladoon is like, how dare you?
How dare you bubble my ogre? Oh shit. That's my cue. Ooh. Please stop. Stop that thing you're doing. How are we doing over there?
I can
I'm gonna get you.
respawn.
Okay.
No, let's secure right there.
I think we beat her.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Eris,
over.
Okay, good.
it's over. Hashladoon
Yes.
is dead.
This is a relief to hear. But Hashladoon's
Man.
presence is no coincidence.
Ooh, I got a.
The Hive
an
must have
enhancement
grander
bar.
ambitions for the pyramid's influences.
Oh,
Return to
I got
me.
them. Also
There is
got
much
me
to
an
discuss.
enhancement
Very
car.
nice, very nice. I like how we did that. I
Yay.
like how we did that. There. That was very nice. Always a lovely, stressful moment when we have to do Nightfall, the ordeal. Truly doesn't feel like an ordeal. No.
It
Not
does,
those
for
unstoppable
sure.
ogres.
They were unstoppable, right? Unless you had the arrows.
And arrows. Aren't you glad you went and like? How did it feel, finally going embarking upon an exotic quest and chewing on it until you were the victor?
Oh. That was cool. I enjoyed that.
I'm glad. I am glad you did. All right. So we have a limited amount of things that we can put on the docket for now. We have a heroic story mission that we may be able to run through like creatures, or we can do a little bit of mayhem. You know, if you feel like decompressing a bit.
We
from
should
all
do
that
some
stress.
mayhem.
All right then.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to go to the tower first? Maybe clean up some drops and pick up some bounties before we head there.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
That is what I was thinking. Also, actually, drop into the annex. We're gonna go to the annex because
Okay.
I don't know if you know, but you know, but you don't know that when we do a gambit together and win, Hawthorne has an engram. Nightfall,
Oh, nice.
Gambit, and Crucible. If we do any of those things together and win, Hawthorne has an extra engram for us, a clan engram. Yes.
Nice.
Like I said, we are ruthlessly efficient. Okay, so let's see. The Attunement of Sky. Let's see. Here we go. Celestial Fire is a new melee ability for Attunement of Sky. Activating it sends out 3 explosive solar projectiles from the Warlock. Because you needed Hadoukens. Because you needed Hadoukens. Okay. Heat Rises is a new passive that lets Attunement of Sky Guardians consume their grenade for a buff. While in the air, glide time is significantly longer with heat rises, and weapons are more accurate in the air. Because you know Dawn Blades can hip fire while they're gliding. Winged Sun allows Guardians to fire weapons, use Celestial Fire, and throw grenades without deactivating glide. Killing an enemy in the air grants melee energy and extends heat rises. What the fuck? So
Yeah,
basically,
that's
Dawnblade Warlocks are just going to be flying around the map. Just killing just floating around like little mosquitoes. Ugh, I'm looking forward to this. And by I'm looking forward to this, I mean I'm not looking forward to this. Alright, where are you?
Why not?
Well, I mean, as a Dawnblade, I think it's pretty funny because there's nothing I want more than to float around in the air and just kill people with the Otun while continuing to float. But I can't imagine that'll be fun to fight. Sitting there while you're aiming up into the air, trying to shoot down some buzzard. You know, his teammate just comes and slide shotguns you in the kneecaps. The scenarios that I'm thinking of here are just too much. Hey, you.
Sorry, that just looks hysterical.
These are exactly the scenarios I see in my head while I'm reading these buffs, okay? Also, Icarus Dash, it sends Attunement of Sky Guardians much farther than ever before. So the air dash is even longer. And it costs less super energy. Oh, and Wings of Sacred Dawn reduces damage in the air when the Tomb of Dawn perk is active. So
Nice.
That's so cool. That is very cool. Alright, so for hunters, Alright. The new abilities are Throwing Hammer deals more damage than before and is easier to pick up from the ground. Alright. The Roaring Flame buff, activated from killing enemies with solar, deals increased damage, and the increase is much higher in PvP. And the Burning Maul lasts 28 seconds now, up from 21.2. The light attacks take less super energy, and the heavy attacks can sense airborne enemies. That's hilarious.
Nice.
I'll take it. Whoa. This grenade launcher has a buff called Full Court. Increases detonation damage as the projectile travels further before exploding. Okay, that's pretty funny. That's pretty
hysterical, actually.
That's pretty funny. Wow, and it has auto-loading holster. Blah, blah, blah. The Master Twerk is for reload speed, though. I don't know how I feel about that.
Take care of yourself, okay?
Can I have an emote that just puts like a vibrating bird on my shoulder?
I think that was a bug there, which they fixed.
It was such a great bug. I'm so glad I caught that on video before they patched it.
Oh man.
We finally have our foothold on the moon. Now we have to keep it.
This is worth your time. Hunter's news. I can fix this.
I hope Eris is holding herself together.
Hello, are you still there? Okay. Sorry, you were just... Oh, okay. Oh, I just ran away, because... Well, yeah, because I had, what do you call it? I had a bunch of engrams, but you know what? I don't need to collect those right now. We can just go. Oh.
Anything for you? Checking. Check. Received.
Sounds awesome. Ooh, what is this? What? That's so annoying. I just got a Titan ornament. What the hell am I supposed to do with that? Equip this ornament to change the appearance of insurmountable score 4. Once you get an ornament, it's unlocked on all characters in your account. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. I played a hunter for a hot minute. Dang. Anyway, yeah, we can go if you want. I'm ready.
Done, done, done.
Okay.
All done, all done.
Want to take a look, Guardian? Eververse has a lot to
The
offer.
city survived worse than this, and it's still there. Seriously? There's something up there. Some kind of experiment got loose. I don't know.
Interplanetary orbital sail.
This is taking forever.
Rarely poetry.
Incident in Hangar Bay 6. I'm on my way.
Come check out the inventory. I can help you.
She only did it for the triumph. Okay.
The schematics for this structure do not fill me with renewed confidence.
Dead Orbit were crazy too.
I see. I do know.
Come check out the inventory. I can help you.
Yes. Oh, wait. No. That is not correct. Oh, wait. We're doing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking just now. It's like, do I really need to worry right now?
Why can't those rookies in the Crucible be more like you? This was made for you. Come see me when you bring your light home, Titan.
The tower's lost good people, Guardians. Help us push back.
Can you believe these neophytes? You never talk to me like that.
Alright, I'm ready to go.
A transaction to make, Guardian? The mystery is the thing. You never know what you're going to find.
What? Hey, I don't understand. How come? Yes, I'm ready.
We live in dangerous
How
times,
come
Guardian. I hope
I have to use an upgrade module to upgrade this substitutional alloy glove? It's the same element. Yeah, it's the same element. They're both arc.
Dido still hasn't got that factory back online.
Don't think that's gonna fly.
This is important.
Well, that's BS. Alright. Alright.
Let's get started. Not bad.
Yep, I'm ready.
Keep the wall strong.
Damn, that's serious.
He calls it hive art.
Let's talk.
Hard to look at, but he says that.
Okay.
Earth's a good place. Worth fighting for.
Okay. Mhm. Okay.
For the benefit of our stream, dear, can you read out those resources that you see at the upper right corner of Dado's screen? Can you read that out for me?
It says.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. Can you?
It says he's got 73,023.
Bright dust.
Bright
Yeah.
dust.
How many legendary shards?
And then 10,896 legendary.
What the
shards.
hell are you doing?
I don't know what he's using.
73,000 bright dust? He will never have to buy anything from the Eververse ever. And you know why? How much silver does he have?
Why?
Yeah, it's the one thing he
Zero.
has 0 of.
Guess we know why.
Yeah, because they took everybody's bonus 1,000 away for Shadowkeep. I'm so mad about that.
Wait, they
Yeah,
took it
like
away?
if you had any silver in your inventory when Shadowkeep hit, it was removed from your inventory. So that's why they told you to spend it. Because when they redid the Eververse and how it worked, that also meant resetting all of that crud. And that's why they encouraged you to delete all of your Eververse gear and reap the bright dust while you still could. Because as you can see now, the accumulation of bright dust has kind of slowed to a trickle. You get it?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you don't get Eververse bounties anymore. You don't get Eververse bounties. You don't get Eververse gear at the rate you used to. And they no longer have those other bounties that give you bright dust on a lark. So, I mean, they have, like, some weeklies. But, yeah, the bright dust economy has, it's in the middle of a massive recession. And the tribute hall was basically the scheme that caused the housing crisis. They were like, "Hey man, get these trophies in recognition of you. It's valuable to you if you get these trophies. Oh yeah, these trophies also cost hundreds of legendary shards and hundreds of microphasic data lattice and thousands of bright dust. No, we're not draining your resources before Shadowkeep at all. This is for you guys." Isn't bad juju cool? You know you need at least 16 statues to get bad juju. Oh, this statue costs 400 alkane dust. No, don't worry. You'll get more resources later. Uh-huh. I'm on to you, Bungie. You were draining our resources before the new patch.
I'm good though.
I mean, clearly it didn't affect Dado one bit, but
we can see that with the
right? Like when I really sat down and thought about it, I was like, man, this stuff costs a lot of resources. Even though I maxed out the discount, like it was still a ton of stuff. Bless the spider.
Well, it was the season of opulence.
What's my favorite gun? Flaming hammers. Welcome.
Oh man, I love Lord Shax. He said, "You know what's my favorite gun, Guardian? Flaming hammers!" So, glad to see that we will be encouraged to throw even more grenades than we had last season. Oh man, that shield actually hit someone. I mean, you were gonna get hit, bro.
Oh man.
There's somebody around that corner, so watch it. Oh god.
Yeah.
That sounds like Fists of... Oh. Fists of Death, apparently. Well done, dear. Very well played. Did I just hear a blade barrage? Holy fuck! You know what? I keep hearing Nova bombs go off all around me, and it is just not good for my health, mental or otherwise. Is that Jotun? Holy fuck! Okay, this is just silly. There's some seriously strategic. Oh my gosh, there's a Nova bomb chasing you, dear. Yep. Like I saw you fire a Nova bomb while a Nova bomb chased you, and I'm just like, all right, that's mayhem. That sounds like mayhem to me. That sounds that sounds like quintessential mayhem from back here, from where I'm standing. That's mayhem. Oh god, that's hilarious.
What?
I'm clenching hard right now.
Okay, I was like, what?
Oh god, no. My neck. This is a weirdly strategic mayhem. Like the map is so big, it's not very hectic, so people are just kind of, I don't know, what did you do?
He was standing up there with Jotun.
That guy with Jotun.
And my Nova Bomb chased him up onto a tree.
You know, Jotun, this guy with Jotun has been catching a few L's, because I caught him like twice already. He tried to hit me with Jotun and I shielded him in the neck. He caught the original shield. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Gorsh.
Uh-oh.
You pick up the heavy, Shax goes, uh-oh.
I can't wait to see what you do with that.
That's actually my favorite one. I died laughing the first time I heard Shax say that. That's pretty funny.
Plenty of time to fight.
And he's just like, ho ho.
You know you don't jump over shield titans when they're on the prowl, man. Who does that?
I want more, Guardian.
Okay, he hit me with like 3 smoke bombs.
That's
that wasn't
great.
even cute. And I still made it.
Keep this up and the battle is yours.
I am gaining way too much super for this game right now. I'm just gonna keep throwing shields into that hallway over there, just, you know. I mean... These hashtag super games are just, you know. Oh man, my Ariana's Vow has 1 bullet. How am I gonna use it? It took like 2/3 of his health off, so your Nova Bomb should probably do the rest. Oh no, did that person up there kill you? Womp.
A well-fought victory.
Womp. Double womp.
So.
Triple womp.
Oh.
All the womp. That was funny.
Cade would have been proud of how you ran through that like it was a game.
Yep.
You sly bastard.
Holy crap. So Cade would have loved how you ran through that like it was a game. You sly bastard. What's this game rated again? Hold on. Let me check the... This game's rated teen. Shax, calm down. Alright. No more drinks for that man.
Check this, like,
Can I...
everything dies. But when you're around, it happens so much faster.
I just want to see like a Bungie V-Doc with like Lenny Bruce just in the booth doing his like Shax mayhem lines.
Yeah.
Can I just need footage of that.
Oh man, that'd be so
I feel like
funny.
it needs to be seen. What do you think, hun? I think it needs to be seen.
I wish they'd do more of that.
Release the Shax cut.
Because they have like all these like high profile actors that they stunt cast.
They did.
to be the voices
I
of these
will
people.
say, though many of them were definitely the result of stunt casting, I love the ones that did stay behind. You know,
Yeah.
Zavala,
Yeah.
Ikora, Shax.
Ikora.
I do like the ones that stayed.
I don't think.
The stranger didn't
Yeah.
stay. Lauren
I don't
Cohen
think
didn't stay.
Eris.
Eris? Was Eris someone
No.
different before?
I don't. Yeah. No, I just don't know who she is. I think she's a legit like voice actress and not just someone.
Oh
they
shit!
cast.
Hold on.
You know.
Hold on. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. We have to
What?
go to Earth or something right now. I'm sorry. We have to go to Earth now.
What happened?
So I was just checking through my bounties, and apparently one of my gunsmith. I'm sorry. This is the most selfish thing ever. One of my gunsmith bounties is. No! Alright, never mind. Crap. One of my gunsmith bounties was to defeat 10 enemies using my finisher. I had 9 out of 10, and it expired in less than a minute. But I didn't catch it in time. I left a core on the table. I left a core. Me too! I thought I caught it. It said less than a minute. Usually, if you're in orbit or on the planet when it expires, you just have to do it before you go to orbit. I thought I caught it in time.
Okay.
I did not. I did not. No.
You did not.
Damn it all. However, there's a gunsmith bounty that says defeat targets with precision final blows in the EDZ. So, if you haven't done that yet, a good place to do that is in the Trostland, boo. Yeah, that's you know where Devrim is, where he's sniping out a window. There's always this little corner of a courtyard where Fallen and Cabal are engaged in an endless, and I mean endless, civil war. Yeah, they just keep like Cabal keep dropping from the sky, and Fallen keep getting dropped in. So it's like an endless supply of enemies to just keep bowing in the earlobe.
Yeah.
But all right, we'll leave. I'm sorry, I tried. I didn't want to leave a core on the AstroTurf. But as it turns out, it wasn't meant to be. Back to mayhem.
Unfortunately not.
Guardian.
Okay.
I mean, A for effort, right? Also, if you're not using your weapons really, this is a good opportunity for you to get Ariana's vow up there on the. I get 1% for every Crucible match. Because you get progress for Ariana's. There's a quest that you get from Banshee at the beginning of the season, and I think the reward for it is Ariana's Vow's masterwork. But before he gives it to you, you have to either it says using Ariana's Vow, earn progress by completing Strike playlists, Gambit Prime, and the Crucible. I've noticed strikes give you 1%. Strikes give you 1%. And that's the regular strikes, not the Ordeal, which sucks, or the Nightfalls, but regular strike playlists. Gambit and Gambit Prime give you 2%. And I don't know about the Crucible.
Oh, so you just have to have it equipped? You
just have to have it equipped when the match ends. Or have it equipped when the level ends. Like, you know that moment where it goes and they start the countdown to put you back into orbit? As long as you have it equipped before it does that, you'll get the progress for it. Yeah. And as you progress your season pass, you get XP buffs for this objective. So, Ribla. I don't know if I can do it in 2 weeks. I'm on like 58% because I haven't really been paying attention to it, but given that there's nothing left to do in the season except Vex Offensive, I think I might do it. I think I might try. Yeah. So, how do you feel about another mayhem or two, and then we head over to the moon to return these letters?
Okay, I'm into that.
You know, we did that. We did that. I mean, also, they couldn't have brought in the scope of activities that you could do. Like, why can't I do Vex Offensive with Ariana's Vow equipped to get progress? Shoot. Wouldn't have minded that. No? Why can't I play Escalation Protocol?
I can't believe we don't... I don't know, but I can't believe you don't get to keep all this, like, this Gate Lord's Eye artifact. Because, like, now I feel like it's actually useful.
If you think about it, and this is what I hope the potential will open up to, you notice it only has a certain amount of perks for certain weapon types. Now, there's no way. I mean, there's no perks for the pulse rifles, for scout rifles, for rocket launchers, for grenade. Like, there's a myriad of weapon types that aren't reflected in the artifact. And every season, you get a new artifact with different buffs and different things on it. So, the way I see it, you know, we had the Gate Lord's Eye for this whole season. I mean, I powered the heck out of the thing. And when this season's over, you know, we're going to get a different artifact to reflect next season. And you'll have a whole new grind, a whole new set of abilities and buffs to tinker around with. Because this season, it was really Arc and Solar focused. There weren't even any buffs for... I'm sorry, Arc and Void focused. There weren't any buffs for Solar. So there's a lot, there's a lot going on in the Gate Lord's Eye that wasn't used. So, you know, next season we'll have a new artifact to mess around with. And new buffs. And I'm going to lose my artifact buff. Which sucks because...
Yeah, I know.
I like this plus.
It's annoying. It's like 8 levels.
Mine is like 16.
Hey,
listen. What about Bacon? Okay, Bacon's is like 40. Because Bacon reached $9.99.
Oh.
Bagel.
Bagel.
Yeah, I knew it was one of the bays. Yeah. One of the bifidas. Yeah, it was. Yes, Bagel 4K is currently the only Guardian that's level 999. Hate to run into him next Iron Banner. Seriously, can you imagine anyone that runs into Bagel 4K in the next Iron Banner? So be like, why can't I kill him? What the? He's 999.
He's 999.
Really?
You're basically not doing any damage.
He's at least 30 levels over everybody. That's just hilarious to me. Yeah. So, you know, the artifact probably is something that needs to go away every season.
Now do as friends do.
And who knows?
Incinerate
If
each
the
other
power
with
cap
your
right now
light.
is 960 at Pinnacle, then that means that... Oh, he got arrowed and then Ariana... Then that means that the power cap's probably going to be like 1,000 something next season.
You've gained the lead.
Alright, this is Mayhem and I'm killing people with Ariana's Vow. What's going on? What's going on with this game?
I could feel that
Woo!
in my bones.
Watch your turkey neck. But yeah, this match started with me like shooting someone first with I hit him with a bow and then I shot him with Ariana's Vow. Stop that. I'm accurate as fuck, boy.
This is amazing.
Oh, he said that this is amazing. He said it. He said it.
Yeah.
Totally said it. So, did the Mida multi-tool help you against that? Oh, there goes another one. Oh my gosh. That was so funny. I gotta record the last 3 minutes. I gotta catch that again. That was funny. People died. People died.
People died.
It's like that Bible passage, Jesus wept. It's just people died.
Ah!
What are you this time around? Are you a storm slinger?
No.
Are you an arc knuckler? What do they call your subclasses again?
No, I'm going Nova Bomb.
Are you a teetotaler? Oh, okay.
You're pulling ahead.
I like it.
Keep it that way.
I'm down with the sickness. I should be solar, because I could just put on the Hollow Fire Heart and just have my super charged 3 times as fast. Why not? Why not? Why not break the game?
That.
I mean, woo! I mean, because of the Doomfang Pauldron, I'm basically just throwing shields all over the place.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was rude. That was rude, and he should feel bad. But it's okay. I forgive him.
I'm sorry. Oh god, Mayhem is so much fun.
That's because you're crazy. You crazy, girl. I don't know how to deal with you. Alright, somebody is arc staffing, and I don't appreciate it at all. Thank you. Thank you for whoever did that. He was spinning his staff around like this was the Matrix or something.
5 minutes remaining.
Sometimes you gotta remind these hunters that they're not in a John Woo flick. Like, come on, guys. Cut that out.
I can feel that in my phone.
Oh, you know what I love? I love when someone dies like 30 seconds after I threw an overbomb. That means they were running from it and it caught
Oh, I
them
thought you were gonna say it's
anyway.
because you can imagine like it traveling across the map to like Flight of the Bumblebee or something. Just and then it just finally hits something. It hits someone because it has to.
You're dominating the field. Don't let up. I can feel that in my
I love the burning
phone.
wall so much. Ah, it's the Recluse! And he got blown up by a grenade. My grenade.
Victory is all I ask. Good.
Oh my god.
Tell me you had Ariana's vow equipped. Tell me.
Is that a miniature sun?
I did.
It was you, raining
Very
light
good,
on
very
your
good.
opponents. I love it.
This?
I did have that equipped. Let's see.
Man, that was just silly. Why is this so goofy?
That was
Why is this
pretty
so
crazy.
goofy? Holy crap, I got 10 cores.
Because
Oh, did I max out my Crucible rank? That usually only
Wow.
happens when you hit max though. So maybe I just hit max. Hey.
Oh yeah, maybe you did.
Yeah. Oh no. I'm right before it, I think. Yeah. We're breaking up those teams
Oh,
to find
okay.
a better match. I love it when it says that after Mayhem. It's like, dude, it's Mayhem. What is
Yeah,
a better
what
match
did
in
you think was
Mayhem?
gonna
Someone who
happen?
does less supers?
Shax did say during the thing, like, you're breaking them.
Yeah, we
Like,
were doing
oh,
really well. I mean, not for
But
nothing.
it's
Wait, let me hit up. How did we do there? Let's see. I got 14. You got 8. Yeah, see, the damage was real. You had a streak. Yeah, you did 9 you supered 9 times. Jesus. 9 supers. 9.
yeah. 9 supers. Actually, I'm a little
AKA
low
no
right
in
now.
German.
I did a Mayhem before we joined, and I got like
Jesus.
20 people.
Jeebus. How do you feel about yourself having devastated the population? I'm gonna try and throw my hammers this time and see how that goes.
Okay.
But no. Go on. What were you saying? You mad woman?
I'm pretty proud of myself. You know, whenever I destroy people with supers, that makes me very happy.
I'm proud of you too, hon. That's nothing like seeing another guardian explode into a ball of flame and agony. You know, just warms my heart. See it happen. Gets me right in the loins, don't you know? Lord, what are we gonna do with you? I know I've asked many times in the past, what are we going to do with you? But I still have yet to receive an answer to that question. So I feel like I just gotta keep asking every now and then until we find out. I have no idea what we're going to do with you. You in particular. You. Ooh, I can put a discipline mod on this thing. I don't think I'm gonna put a discipline mod on it. This is so funny because the discipline mod does nothing but give me grenades, and for some reason I think I've calibrated. I think I've calibrated this character specifically to have a ton of grenades.
Oh yeah, I think
Like
I did that too.
Everything
actually,
I
now that you
do
mention that.
contributes to my discipline for some reason. I don't know why I set this character up like this.
Well, I did that because I like having my buddy grenades when I'm an arc, when I'm an arc warlock. When I'm a
Advanced
own
strategies.
caller.
I like it. I like it. I like your stratagems. Oh man, you should totally inspect me. I look like a beast. Like a beast. A little bit.
Yeah.
I can be beastly when the mood, when the mood strikes.
Mayhem.
Nice. Okay.
What's my favorite gun?
Oh god, he said it again.
Hammers. Welcome to Mayhem.
His favorite gun. I'm keenly aware of Shax's favorite gun now. I mean, somebody
really?
needs to tell Shax that a hammer is not a gun, but I feel like he's convinced either way. Shit. Ha! Oh no, he took 2 Ariana's vows to the chest and then tried to be a missile. And then we defused him. Do you see the flaming hammers? You don't see the hammers? Let me show you the hammers.
2 for 1.
You want me to put the hammer down? You knew I was gonna say it. You knew I was gonna say it. Wow.
I envy your strength,
He was
Tyson.
standing there trying to get the heavy.
Poor guy. Little did he know, chicanery was afoot.
Oh god.
Chicanery is afoot, and I am Lord Shax's shoe.
2 for 1.
He was like, I'm gonna grab the heavy, just because no one's gonna be trying to, come after me.
Nah, they're usually coming at you, bro, but not after you. Definitely not after you. I mean, I wouldn't. You ever see what follows a Void Titan? I mean, a Void Warlock? They're running down a hallway, suddenly a Void bomb just flies out of the doorway they ran through. Bye! Bye-bye. Bye-bye! Oh no! Was that yours? That was yours, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeebus.
Let them come.
That's
This
just
is their
so
fate.
rude. Wow. This game is just a travesty right now. I don't know what's happening to the other team, but like, I'm getting at least one of them like every other minute. Someone shot an arrow at me earlier. I ran around it. Like, it's just bad out here. Up. Hey, Ariana.
Numbers,
How about them vows?
Excellent.
I just keep killing people with this gun, and it's funny. Legit deaths from this gun. All mayhem. Hey, buddy.
That was like Nova Bomb versus.
Did they
Nova
bounce
Bomb.
off of each other and then like?
5 minutes.
I ever tell you about the day when a staff hunter bounced my Nova Bomb back into my own face? Oh no, wait.
Yeah,
I
you
did that to
told me
someone,
about
not the
that.
other.
That's
The other way
not-
around. Oh. CyberGamer5 has learned from you, dear. He shot a Nova Bomb down a hallway and then ran in the opposite
did he
direction.
just
And then
Nova
ran in the
Bomb
opposite
in the
direction
face?
like, bye. I know when I'm setting traps. He's like, y'all hold that. Y'all, can you guys mind holding my Nova Bomb for me while I'm at the store? about to go skinny dipping in your KD. Anyone mind holding this bomb? Oh my god.
Cyber gamer.
Cyber gamer is clearly your protege.
Yeah.
You saw the way you Nova bombed out in the field and felt instantly inspired. I'm running. I'm running. Nope. I just escaped the Nova bomb and lived to tell the tale. Lived. I am the Titan who lived. I really am. Boop. Hammers. Hammers. Hey guys. Hammers. What was that? Hammers. More hammers.
Double down. Tell them to line up faster.
Shax is like, tell them to line up faster.
I love it. A victory well executed.
That's just. Why do they even let us do this? We're gonna get banned at this rate. Get banned from Destiny.
Your light.
Look at that.
It's no wonder God's
I can't.
That streak though. Look at it. I can't deal with this. My
I can't.
That was great. 7 supers. You got 10 of them out there into the world. I should have known by all the cackling. Got a streak of 13.
Most of them were right in people's faces, which I think is even funnier, actually. It's like, oh, are you interested in our little routine? Nova bomb.
All right, how do you feel? You want to do one more and then go to Eris, or do you want to go to Eris now? What?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh gosh, she wants to do another one. All right. The last mayhem of the night. Oh, nice. We got I think we got our pinnacle engrams as well. Yes. Such pinnacle.
Much vow.
I was gonna say much vow, but you know.
Oh yeah, that was that percentage.
You know I always
That's
come
cool.
through with the puns. Did I not tell you? Did we not already establish that I am the Cade 6 of the group? Okay.
All right.
I
Slow down
am
there.
You know what? And again, I will just reiterate: you are clearly the Zavala of the group.
How am I the
Brandon's
Zavala?
usually the Ikora. Because you're always so serious. You're always rebuffing my puns. Telling me to slow down. Every time I tell a joke, you just shut your eyes and facepalm. If that does not make you the Zavala to my Cade, I mean, what does? What does? If not that.
Oh, you left
I bead when I should have paused. I wish I didn't feel like I was doing the Konami code every time I was, just want to navigate these little screens. That's kind of what it feels like. Oh, I think that's the weekly for Shax right there. Is that 8 bounties? Hey yo. Yes.
Oh,
indeed.
nice.
I got 60% on the vow. That's not bad. That's 40% to go. Oh, jeebus. Hokage Zero likes being a hunter. What kind of hunter, dude?
Who?
You were in our Mixer channel. What kind of hunter do you like being?
Oh.
I am a career gunslinger, though I can, be a Night Stalker when the mood strikes. I kind of was all in, from the beginning of Destiny 2, though, with the Arc subclass because of the Raiden Flux. The Raiden Flux is an exotic chest armor that gives you more super energy as you get kills while in the Arc Super. So it's like, oh, you just want me to bow staff everything? Fine, yeah, I'll do that. 20 kill streak. Look at him. They ran out of medals. They ran out of medals for this Hokage. That is the That's the emblem you get when you get 20 kills without dying. It's called We Ran Out of Medals.
I think I need one more kill streak, and then I'll have this quest.
Oh, really? What's the name of it?
What is it called? It's the Season 8 Battle Drills.
Oh. Oh, Godspeed.
Yeah. This is great.
I don't even know what I'm getting anymore, though. I think this gunsmith bounty is kind of kicking around a little bit. Now that I'm actually playing Crucible. It's real hard playing Crucible without your kid. We gotta do that more. Gotta do that more often.
Yeah.
I've almost got this Vanguard machine gun, though. Somewhere in here. Ah, it's called a Loud Racket. There's a Pinnacle Solar.
Yes. What do you need
You
to
need to
do
get
for
machine
that?
gun final blows, solar ability final blows, and score points. You get points by defeating enemies. But you just have to do it during strikes.
Bye.
I got everything up except the final
Yes,
except
yes,
the
yes, I'm
machine gun
familiar with
final
that.
blows. That's the only thing I don't have now.
Bye, zebra.
It's cool.
Keep
It's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I said more like, hey man, I like being a gunslinger. I like shooting people in the eye, personally. I'm never too far from a Nighthawk. You know, you could have given me some more detail there. No.
Me?
He.
Oh. Oh. Well, let's see. Hunters have cool clothes. I'll give you that. They have like really cool.
They
like,
can
gear.
also dodge. And depending on what subclass you are,
They can also
be really
dodge.
useful. Like some dodges make you turn invisible. Some reload all your guns. Some disorient and dizzy opponents and take away their radar. You know, there's some legs there. There's some legs there
True.
being a hunter. Some nice exotics that can make you unstoppable.
Man, this is taking forever.
You know what's crazy? I don't know if you noticed the formatting of today's Instagram post, but I realized that apparently I don't need to put freaking periods all over the place anymore to create spaces. You can actually line break on Instagram now.
I told you that a million years ago, and you told me
It didn't work for me.
you.
Last week it started working.
Yeah, as long as you don't put spaces after your period, as long as you just hit enter, you should be able to just have a line break.
Write me some poetry. Do it.
Sounds like you may need to start writing the Instagram post from now on then. Small toss. Rich is smart, Buddha.
You're in the
Know how
lead.
long it takes for me to come up with them posts? 30 seconds. No, it takes longer than that, but you know. Like that better with friends joke didn't come out until like maybe the last minute. Yeah, because I was going to go in a different direction. Oh my goodness. I was going to go in a different direction with it, like something about paracausality and dark fates, but then... Woo! Not. It's a Nova Bomb! I mean, you float through the air like a freaking piece of loose leaf. What do you want me to do? Oh my gosh. That's a gunslinger. Yeah, you can stay out there with that ish. I'm good. Nope, not today, Satan. Nope. Oh god. I tried. Oh god. Tried to escape a gunslinger only to run into a spectral blade. Oh, hey you. I see you out there with Ariana's vow, making them vows, setting them records. Oh gosh. Oh wow, did I just narrowly avoid a blade barrage? Sweet.
Whoops. Yeah. Didn't even see where that
It's
came
okay,
from.
I 180'd and hit him with a hammer, so karma prevailed. Karma went out that day. Yeah, maybe not, dude. I mean, grenades supersede all, man.
You're pulling ahead. Keep it that way.
Ah, the Nova Bomb didn't kill me. I'm the Titan who lived once more. Always good to.
Go, make them cry.
Okay, Shax is clearly asking for tears now. Ouch. I think Shax wants us to bathe in the tears of our enemies. Yes.
I think you're right. He does.
Not sure about the lettuce. I would have gone with the mixed green. Arrgh!
Minutes left.
I shouldn't have said
Keep
that.
it up.
Ever go around a corner and just have a whole Nova Bomb just waiting for you? You try to throw a hammer at it, it just keeps on coming. You just close your eyes and prepare for death's sweet embrace. You get sucked into the void.
That is the part of Guardian life.
Oh, at least now I know why Grimace is purple. That's what I do every time I die via Nova Bomb. I mean, you have a shotgun, but I have hammers, bro.
Oh, you can.
I have hammers, though, bro. I had a feeling that was going to happen, but... Oh, there you are. Ah, you killed me. Are we winning? I feel like we're winning. This feels like a winning game.
Yeah, we're winning.
What in the... I didn't even have time to react to that.
Don't drop your guard. The enemy is persistent.
The enemy is persistent is an understatement, Shax. You keep telling them to throw hammers like grenades and all sorts of other tomfoolery. Like, you've created this situation. They didn't become this ruthless on their own.
Indeed,
this is your fault. Oh wow.
Ask for a better victory.
That was great.
Oh.
Got another one called Ride the Lightning. Sweet. Well, that was fun as heck.
Well, nothing held back as it should
How'd we do?
be.
How'd we do? I can't see.
Though,
Oh, and we lost.
Wait, we lost?
People.
But we won.
No, we lost two. We won, but we lost 2 people.
Well, I don't want to brag or anything, but
We only had a 4-person team.
I mean, I don't want to brag, but you know, we are infernal.
Well, you weren't.
We are penguins. So, yeah. I mean, I'm just saying. You know, All right.
Okay. All right. Well, now we can go to the moon.
Okay. Is that what we're doing now? We're mooning our audience now.
We just gotta talk to Eris for a
Mooning
second.
them like it's a thing to do. Well, hey, I'm down. I'm down. I like all of this. It was a very productive night. We didn't get to do our heroic story, but it's okay. I feel like I don't know. It's an either way. It's an engram on the table. But I think mayhem in the face of a mission we've already done, I'd sooner pick mayhem.
Yeah,
Next
for sure.
week, Scorched.
Damn, it's just so much fun.
Next week Scorched comes back.
I know.
So. That'll be.
That should be interesting.
Interesting is it's a good way to put it. Yeah. Oh man, so what do you think's gonna come out of this? What do you think Ariana 3 is gonna say? I gotta tell her that I didn't finish, beefing up her gun.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that
Ariana.
he said.
I killed as many guardians and as many hive as I could with it, but it just wasn't in the cards. It wasn't. Snort. Alright, how about I use the stronghold and pull out this sword so I can run around like a butthead. Yeah, I think I like that. Yep, I like that.
Okay.
Okay, so the stronghold, those are the Titan gauntlets that allow you to block indefinitely with the sword. Yeah, I just feel like running around with it. If we're just going to be running around on the moon, why not do it in third person? You don't equip the Night's Watch or whatever that thing is just so you can run around in third person?
No, not really. I have not done that.
You would if you were a hunter or a titan, since they're the only ones that get like special swords that make them look and run differently. Like when you're a hunter, you get the night fang. Cool. I doubt you'll unequip it because you start running like a ninja. Yeah, see, look at the way I'm running right now. I'm holding this thing with one hand while running. It's a broadsword. Good God. Love being the Titan. Yeah, we're gonna beef up your hunter, dear. Okay. Let's play with your hunter sometime. Uh-oh.
I know this isn't really.
She herself said she didn't want to be remembered this way. I want to remember her the way she was. Before the disaster. Before the darkness.
Well, here's some letters.
Eris, when your strike team headed to the moon, did Ariana 3 carry the letters Wei Ning sent her?
Yes. To remind her of why we fought. Why we sought to bring about Crota's end. It was not simply vengeance. Ariana wanted no one to suffer, like she and Wei had suffered. That is how she should be remembered.
Ariana 3's letters, huh?
No.
Can you tell? Would you like to know more?
Ever since our descent into the pit, when I thought upon my friends, I remembered only pain. These keepsakes have reminded me there was joy, too. So long as these treasures are here to remind me of my friends, these phantoms cannot hurt me.
Ah.
Oh, that was nice.
True that. Alright, so here lies Eris's fire team. Press F. Come on, turn around, press F. You know what you have to do. Ah, see, it's gone. Hold on, put another one. And that's for Ariana 3.
Oh, that's cool. Here's all the stuff.
Holy crap, I didn't even realize it was sitting here on the table this whole time. No, you're right, the throwing knives,
here's
the
pages,
the book.
Here are the knives.
Alright, now that we are here in the Enduring Abyss, now we can...
Oh, and here's... And here's the weird artifact.
Yep.
Oh,
it's a shrine to nostalgia, it is. You ready to open up this beast? A final memory. The chest.
Open up what beast?
Always a chat.
Oh, I already opened the chest.
Well, excuse me. Oh, wow, I got a vehicle for that?
Go ahead
Moonrider
Yeah,
1?
me too. That was pretty cool.
Oh. And a fine memorial. I wonder if they did that on purpose or if that was like RNG. Like, I got a memorial.
I was RNG because I got tranquility.
Still valid metaphors for Eris's present and future state.
Yeah.
Alright. That was really nice. That was really, and you know, damn near season long, a damn near season long quest at that. Like, wow, does that mean we're done with all of Eris's therapy? That's it? Yeah, that's it. Nothing else in here. Aside from some greasy essences. Yep.
I think we're done with this part of it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, definitely.
Tomorrow.
I wonder what Eris will do then. But that was cool. Alright. That is officially the end of the end of the end. Want to cap it here, or you want to head back to the tower first? I think we should end it here.
Yeah, we should cap it here, I think.
Well,
appropriate.
In this dark, dreary place with a pyramid in the background. Wow, this is gross. I think now that Eris's PTSD has been stabilized, we can call it a night and conclude tonight's expert playlist.
Indeed.
How did you feel about tonight?
That's fun.
Do you think Eris got the closure she needed?
Definitely enjoyed. I think that we have helped to heal her, for sure. I think that, you know, the story with the darkness will be ongoing.
Well, yeah. I mean, we now at this point we can no longer resist it. We have to do the raid now. We're gonna have to see what's in that black garden. Maybe on the next one we can find a group. Maybe LFG if you feel like raiding out. I mean, you're already more than the appropriate level. You'll just have to really gird your loins, be good at following the instructions, be aware, and not be salty. Do not be salty. Yeah, no salt. Salt is your enemy during raids. But we'll see how that goes.
Alright.
On the next episode.
For sure.
109 it will be. 109 episodes. Oh my God. Makes me want to just jump off into the abyss in happiness. Just like that.
Okay.
Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you to being the best co-op partner in the 7 kingdoms in the galaxy. Of 2 towers of the Golden Age itself. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone, for watching. That concludes tonight's expert playlist. Yeah, you know what to say to the people when we're pulling this curtain shut.
Well, should definitely check us out on the Instagrams and on the Twitters and on the Facebooks and on the YouTubes, especially on the InfernalPenguins.com.
InfernalPenguins.com? The website? Is receiving the greatest of visual makeovers, is it not?
Indeed.
Hey, get over here. Well, you all heard the lady. As she and I prepare to clash these swords, I'm going to say what I always say in these critical moments of dueling. You know what I'm going to say, right? I'm going to say good night, everybody. That does not get old. It's so good. Good night, everybody. Say good night, you crab. What the fuck? Jeez.
Good night.
No, you didn't.
I already said good night.
You didn't say anything.
Like twice.
You didn't say a word.
Yes, I did.
Brinier Chart 731 can vouch for me. You
Yeah, I
said
did.
nothing. I said goodnight, and then we just stared at you as you looked at Eris's beads again. Do you know it's rude to stare at another Guardian's beads like that? I mean, jeez. What's wrong with you?
Alright, sure.
I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.